Gotta sow your seeds, they wouldn't believe on all of the fruits that blossom. Got the enemy toppled, I got the energy turning like 20 more notches. I've been trusting the process, no other option really is bigger than me. Got infinity stones inside of me deep, and I let the chakras speak. I will not retreat, you can never compete, your flesh is way too weak. I've been healing, building, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm mocking, stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching, God is beside us. Still ride with a in the fleece, I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the high up. These ain't come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies, they pop, piper. Warfare with spiritual force, just fighting the demons, really for lifers. I was stuck in the state of me trying to survive. I was ready to rise and ready to thrive and cut off the poisonous ties. Ain't no heart in the game, or even the courage. We live in the Wizard of Oz. Get the money and change, we ruin the vibes and checking and jiving. In a turbulent time, and we need a spiritual teaching to keep us alive. No more selling us lies or selling beside me while the enemy hide. Yeah, I'm feeling a change in order. Treading dangerous waters. The demise of falsely idols. Get exposed through code and morals. Ooh. I get the remedy, God is the centerpiece. Pray for my enemies, pray for my enemies. I get the tendency, you kinda finicky, huh? Dot on his head, dot on his nose. Follow the lamb, don't follow the goat. Pray for the homie, he died from. I've been healing, building, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm mocking, stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us. Still ride with a cook in the fleece, I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the high up. These ain't come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies, they pop, piper. Warfare with spiritual force, just fighting the demons, really for lifers.
Run it down, the sun is up, so run it down, get your money up. I put money down on all of us, on my people now, on what I love. Ooh, baby, it's dangerous. Your problems are just not the same to us. We're dealing with things you ain't seen before. We're feeling the weight of our ancestors. We're healing with ways that don't last so long. Don't have but the time and the obvious. No help for the weak, but the strong. Plenty here, boy, for all of us. Now bring out the drums and the and my homies got rich doing that they said wouldn't work. Bring out the and the hit a load of a I'm gonna the place with them car. I see the bums that be wishing we end in the ditch and the pain that see them ain't hurt. I see the love that we give and the love that we give. Make sure everything come up full circle. We're from nothing to something, got all of us jumping it that we made from the air. We went from running it with nothing to stomach, just feeding the neighborhood, bruh. There ain't a person alive that be matching the vibe, and honestly ain't even fair. There ain't a do with the drive and a vision like I have unless I go look in the mirror, babe. So run it up, the sun is up, so run it down, get your money up. I put money down on all of us, on my people now, on what I love. Ooh, baby, we run it up. Get it the minute the sun is up. There's no rest to shut it down. Working for it, get your money up. Believe it on God, put money down. I'm betting the odds on all of us. I do it for all of my people now. Put that on everything that I love. Church. Yeah, on everything that I love. Yeah, ain't nothing that come above. Now we go from angry and mad to happy and glad to find a solution for us. We go from sorry and sad to ready to grab up and get to the front. I want the money, the cash, the moolah, the bag, the currency, stacking it up. We want the freedom to live and the freedom to have the things we'll be lacking, my bruh. So what are we lacking? I could point it out, so much that's around. Better settle down, no point doing that. Or they send the hounds, bite me in the, put me in the ground, turn me into ash, culture carried down. From those who came up before me, I'm here to change up the story. Find me at work in the morning. Find me where people are mourning, man. Cause death is around every corner. When life isn't free for a person, dog, you act like an animal corner. Savage is speaking a language.
With Chesapeake Bay gleaming in the distance, we are inside M&T Bank Stadium near the Inner Harbor in Baltimore, Maryland. Today we've got a fun AFC matchup on tap, as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Baltimore Ravens. Two hard-hitting blue-collar franchises, one of the better rivalries going. The Ravens and Steelers are underway. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
Hey, report! Report!
Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25. They work now on 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the gun, Jackson. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game, and this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. Rodgers going to throw. His first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it, and the Ravens are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 30.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. Let's see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game, and sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Now it's Jackson. That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
And the Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They go play action now. Jackson on the RPO. He'll keep it himself. Going deep for Walker. And finally, he's taken down at the 18. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 42 yards. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the gun, it's Jackson. He tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Queen. And the Steelers are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points no matter what. At worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13.
Now he's going to step up and run.
Oh, what a read on the outside as it's intercepted. And he'll take this down inside the 15-yard line.
Rodgers pass intercepted. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Hey, Alpha, sit hot. Go ahead. Sit hot. 180. Hey. Sit hot.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover. And they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
Here we go now on 1st and goal.
180. Hey. 180. Nice shot.
Mitchell. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. It's a loss of 10 yards on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and goal.
And that's a major league loss of yardage and probably loss of momentum. You're snapping the ball at the 1-yard line before you suffer that big loss.
Yeah, you think of losing any yardage from the 1 is bad. To go that far back, that's a disaster.
And I think the play calling sequence that maybe the OC had in his head, that's got to change on the fly now.
Nice shot. Report. Nice shot.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Henry. Down at the 2. Broke through first contact, but ultimately stopped shy of the goal line.
A gain of 8 yards. It's now
3rd and goal, Jackson. And that'll be taken in by Andrews for a Ravens touchdown. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Ravens use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Steelers nothing.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
2nd and 10. Rodgers now to throw. Oh, he's going up top for Wilson. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And he will bring this across midfield to the 49-yard line.
over 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
You change it.
After the interception, here's Jackson. That's complete. It's Zay Flowers with it. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 40-yard line.
Go ahead.
Henry up the middle. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. It's a pickup of 11 at a Baltimore 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Go. Hey.
Jackson. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12.
At the 31-yard line.
Report.
Off the play fake, here's Jackson. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the 1st down.
Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Inside handoff, Henry. And he's able to get this inside the 10 now to the 9. 2 yards left on 2nd down from the 9. Again, it's Henry. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2.
Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Here's Jackson to throw. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Zay Flowers from 8 yards out. And the Ravens go up by 2 touchdowns. On his loop for the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Back to Gainwell here on 2nd down. Yeah, he'll fight for a couple as the tackle is made at about the 32. 2 yards still to go. 3rd down now.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
And they'll try and run for it with Gainwell. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. And they gave themselves options there on the 3rd down play and were able to convert on that RPO.
Shows a lot of trust with the guy taking the snap, doesn't it? Because you're counting on him to make the right reads and give the ball where it's supposed to go. And he did on that play.
Now run straight ahead with Warren. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. From the 43, it's 2nd and 3. Rodgers changing the play, it appears. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. A short one there to Freiermuth. And he'll get nothing out of that one. 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd down.
On the give, it's Warren. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. How about this? They'll change it at the line. Rodgers to throw for it on 4th. There's the stiff arm. And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield.
That's good for us Steelers.
And now an audible here into something else.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
A handoff for Warren. Well, they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37.
A gain of 12 yards.
2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Rodgers. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 30-yard line.
On the run, it's Warren. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more.
No gain on the play. And it brings up 3rd down.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's 3rd and 3.
26. And 18.
Now Rodgers. He'll try to pick it up himself. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Gain of 19 yards. And the Steelers first down. A gain of 19 yards. First down, Steelers.
26.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
And that's a play to applaud because these RPOs, things happen so quickly. And that ball's out of the quarterback's hands fast. He read it and reacted and was there to hit him as the ball arrived at the receiver. Big-time read, big-time play.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. He's got his tight end Freiermuth over the middle. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. And defensively, Baltimore's in a dime look here on 3rd. Here's Rodgers to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
They converted twice on 3rd down that drive already, but couldn't make it a 3rd. We always talk about in-game adjustments. How about what the defense did there, able to shut them down on that attempt?
Mike Tomlin going to roll up the sleeves here and say, let's go for it on fourth.
258. Yeah, this. Hey, 88.
And again, it's Rodgers. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The fourth down pass from the 5 falls incomplete, and the Ravens come up big down at their own goal line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room.
Jackson. And he's going to go down right near the goal line. The officials look at each other. They're going to mark him at the 1-yard line. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. Now Jackson back into his end zone. A short throw caught by Andrews. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Now 3rd down and 7.
We change it. Hey, middle.
To throw is Jackson. Now he'll tuck this and run. And they're going to get him down shy of the first at about the 13-yard line.
Well, that flag puts them on their heels a little bit more defensively as the officials walk it upfield.
Yeah, and they can blame the officials all they want, but bottom line, it's their own fault because, to me, that was an avoidable call. Stay focused and avoid major mistakes like that.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
Report.
Now Jackson.
Well, tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more.
So first thing that crossed my mind is why didn't they just sit on the lead and take it to the locker room? They're in good shape.
Absolutely. And from this spot on the field, now you've given the other side a chance for points here going into intermission.
Yeah, you changed the momentum of the game, and it's something you did not need to do.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers.
Now he's going to step up and run.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
And the Ravens are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And you got to think, if this is anything other than just taking a knee, I'd be very surprised.
Yeah, they've got enough to talk about at the half. Why do anything else? Just get out of there.
Finding room at midfield.
And finally brought down at the 43. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. They spot it on the midfield stripe, so it is a 60-yard attempt here. And his kick is good.
Charles, even as long field goals become more and more common, this is still very rarefied air. Only just over 20 field goals have been kicked from 60 yards or further, and you can add his name to the list now.
And as calm as he tried to present himself, there's no doubt there were some nerves as he lined up to attempt that kick. But once the ball was snapped, he just swept the leg and boom, over the crossbar.
A very one-sided first half. 17-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. We'll see, Charles, if they had a chance to hit the reset button at halftime. They have not scored. They're facing this big deficit. And if they're going to come back, it's going to have to start right now.
Yeah, and for them, it's not dwelling in the negative because, yes, they were totally ineffective in the first half. But we've seen many games that have flipped around in the second half. It all starts with this drive right here. They get something good going, put some points on the board, they begin to have hope.
Here's 2nd and 10.
10-30.
Throwing now is Rodgers. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. What can't Aaron Rodgers do? The legwork there, getting him the first.
A gain of 15 yards. That's good for the Steelers. First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
To throw is Rodgers. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he'll take this from 147-yard line to the other. A gain of 6.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
50, and you block over here.
Now a run with Warren. And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
First and 10.
Now it's Rodgers. Got his man, it's Warren. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Hey, check 26. Hey, 88.
Here's Rodgers. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. Oh, the gain of 3 on the play. And that will bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 17-yard line.
Inside.
Throwing is Rodgers. A throw left side, caught by the tight end Freiermuth. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
They'll run here with Gainwell. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. A nice pickup of 6 there to get him closer to the end zone, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
58.
Warren
Oh, he's going absolutely nowhere as he is hit behind the line.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. To throw, it's Rodgers.
He'll try and do this himself.
This is caught. They wind up with 6 on the hook up there, but it's not enough. 4th and goal. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers.
Jaylen Warren, a touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Steelers take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal.
Boswell good with the extra point, and that'll cut the lead to 17-7.
Steelers 7. Chris Boswell.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he takes it all the way across the 40 before going out of bounds.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. 1 first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You could say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
3 yards. And the Baltimore first down.
Jackson now. Now he'll tuck this and run. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
And Brandon, this is the time of the game when Jackson could really take over. He's got the defense's legs a little bit tired. He's got them on the run.
Yeah, this defense looks gassed, and you're exactly right.
And he takes it into the end zone across the chalk. Now there is a flag down, but I think that's offsides on the defense.
Yeah, I think that's going to stand, partner.
Luke now for the extra point.
And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17.
Ravens 24, Steelers 7.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Looking to put a drive together.
Hey, check 26. Hey, 88.
Rodgers going to throw.
A short one there to Freiermuth.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Rodgers now to throw.
That's caught right side. It's Warren.
And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A 14-yard pickup. That's 14 yards on 2 straight plays. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
Now he's going to step up and run.
The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Screen 18! Screen 18!
Here's Warren. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to fourth down.
A 2-yard gain.
Oh, they're changing this at the line.
Now Rodgers got to have this one. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And the Ravens are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Well, the win for them at this point seems pretty assured. I mean, still a decent amount of time left here in the fourth quarter, Charles.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is now 24.
Steelers 7.
Now after the touchdown, Loop back out to kick this one away. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD, but unfortunately the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow. Oh, that's one as a quarterback where you put both hands on your helmet and say, I can't believe I just did that. If he puts a little more touch on that ball, the receiver's still running. Instead, it's just an incomplete pass.
And now here is another interception. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at the 21-yard line.
After the interception, here's Jackson. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
Well, fourth quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
From the gun on third down, Jackson. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth.
180. Hey. You. Sit up.
Jackson will throw again. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson hooking up with Mark Andrews. And the Ravens have sewn this one up as they add to their lead here in the fourth.
Ravens 38, Steelers 7.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
The offense on third down, 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 10. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
It's a gain of 20. The Steelers first down.
Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. That's complete to his tight end, Freiermuth. That's good for 28 yards.
And with this game well in hand, perhaps we are seeing the coverage lighten up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for a first down.
But we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline because he certainly wants them to finish this one out the way they started it. He doesn't want to give up any soft completions, no late points. He wants his lead to stay right where it is.
And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Malachi Starks. And the Ravens are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
Well, we've reached the stage where it's a mere formality at this point. They've got the comfortable lead. We know what the outcome is going to be. I guess the only question is, do they want to put more points on the board before the final gun?
Well, I certainly hope not. And I'm being selfish here because you and I have flights to catch. Let's go ahead and finish this one off, guys. You've taken care of business. Let's close it out. And you and I, let's get to the airport.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. And this will probably be the final play before the 2-minute warning.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now it's Jackson. Now he'll tuck this and run. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They've got a second down now as they look to salt this one away.
Hey, get on! Hey, get on! Hey, middle!
Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. A short throw caught by Andrews. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. Well, they have been unstoppable this afternoon, Charles. They just went after them from the start. And pass plays like we just saw, they're continuing their dominance here despite the big lead in the fourth quarter.
And that they have in every way. And plays like that across all phases of the game, they've just been effortless for them in this one. And that's what's helped them build such a large lead and allowed them to smile as this game continues.
Jackson, and they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Well, this defense, so many things to worry about in the red zone area, but you'd have to almost think that Lamar Jackson running the football, that might be number one.
It should be number one, and in this portion of the field where things shrink a little bit because the receivers can't run past anyone because they'll run out of real estate, you should have all eyes on Lamar Jackson when the ball is snapped and try and keep him back in the pocket.
Yeah, I don't think that they were surprised he was running it there. They just couldn't stop him, and he ends up in the end zone.
Room to run at the 50. Still going inside the 30. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Boswell for the extra point. And they make the score a little bit more respectable here in our final quarter of play.
45. Steelers 14.
So it would no doubt be a miracle comeback from here, but let's see what they can do starting with the onside kick. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
At the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Now it's Jackson.
Throw right side, going to be taken in by Henry.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Jackson. Right back to Henry, and Henry's got it again. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it's second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4 at the 13-yard line.
Jackson from the shotgun. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Here's Jackson to throw. That one behind his receiver and incomplete. The CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
Go. You at X. You at X. Hey, report. Report.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. Oh, for the third time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey.
And the Steelers are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line.
Now they get a fourth quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing.
And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop him with 13 seconds left to play.
Hey, check 26.
Here's Rodgers to throw.
Man open downfield, it's Metcalf.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for first and 10.
First down, Steelers.
Throwing now is Rodgers. Going deep this time for Miller. And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it. And the Ravens are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7. Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road and help seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
And he is going to be stopped here at the line of scrimmage, and time is going to expire in this football game. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but, boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaughan, and this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. The Ravens are victorious here as we say so long from Baltimore.